I've seen my dad working and putting the effort on a research that he was busy with. And that research took so much effort from him and time to the level that he was stressed out about it for like months and he was wishing for a break. But once he actually gotten the peace and the break that he was praying for, he was complaining. And he was complaining about how bored and restless it gets. Like like it was something like something was wrong or like something was missing from him. But he prayed for that though. And I realized once I look at him that peace wasn't the problem. His brain does not recognize it yet. He's not the only one that have been that or has been through something like that. We face this all the time when we feel bored and maybe anxious from finally being free after a stressful time. And there's actually many reasons and facts behind why do we feel like this. The first one is our brain prefers familiar, not what's healthy. Like I said before, the brain does not care. Even if it's unhealthy, it will prefer the familiarity. This is supported in psychology actually, but by what it's called familiarity bias and the mere exposure effect. People often gravitate towards what they know, even if it's not what's the best for them. It's they know it, then it's fine. Even if it's not okay, even if it was horrible, they will be gravitated towards that. For example, let's say someone who has lived years in a noisy, chaotic household, and all of a sudden that person got married, okay? And so as a result of that, they will move on to live in another house. But in that another house that they moved on to live in, it's actually quiet there. It's peaceful. They will feel strange and weird sitting in that house, not because quiet is bad and peaceful is bad, but because their nervous system isn't used to it. And another reason for that is that we confuse peace with the absence of progress. And I fell a victim of that. When I was in university in like the last years, like my senior years, me and my friends were working on this project. We were basically going to act on a stage, so we were practicing and rehearsing like for like months. And I was excited, but at the same time I was so stressed out about it because I want to do my part like perfectly as much as possible, and I want my friends to do the same as me. But after we actually did an amazing job and that act was wonderful, alhamdulillah, and everything went well, I felt that I'm stuck. And I felt that I'm not progressing unless I am under stress. That's why when after that act finished, I started working on another project because I felt that I'm not progressing unless I am under stress. So that's why when everything calms, I start creating new pressure just to feel that I'm progressing now, because I can't progress unless I am under stress. But that's not actually true. The third reason, and I find this one like the most dangerous one, is that your identity become attached to struggle. And this cuts so deep into who you are. Let's say you spent your whole life saying, I'm the one who takes it, I'm the one who solves the problem. Then what's happened? What happens when there are like no problems and everything is peaceful? You feel useless and you feel like you've lost a crucial part of yourself. And this is so dangerous because many people like the fact that they are in pain just because they actually got attached to struggling. And this is so dangerous in my opinion. This is like the most dangerous one. And the last fact about this all is that peace is quiet and chaos is loud. The brain remember all of these strong emotions. That's why sometimes you think my life is so empty, and I have no life. But the truth is, you just don't live on adrenaline anymore. Okay, since we spoke about all the facts behind this feeling, let's speak about solving it. Stop asking, why don't I feel excited? Start asking, do I feel safe? Because peace isn't measured by enthusiasm, it's measured by security. The second solution is learn to create meaning instead of intensity. And there is a difference between a meaning and intensity. For example, if you sat with your friend drinking coffee, it might not be exciting at all, but it's full of meaning. While drama is full of excitement, but it's often empty. It's just like too many emotions, but it's just a waste of time. And the third solution is you just have to let your nervous system catch up. This is actually supported in psychotherapy. Let's say if someone used to study, like a student, like used to study for like a long time, and they put all the effort in and all the hard work and all the stress and all of like intensity and all of that good amazing job, all of a sudden it's a vacation now, so they have nothing to stress about. They finished everything. The nervous system don't feel peace immediately. So it feels like they are looking for something to stress about because the nervous system does not feel safe immediately. It needs time to learn that we are safe now. So don't rush it at all. The fourth solution is ask yourself each time you feel bored, do I actually need excitement or do I just need a purpose? Because it looks like we sometimes confuse these two together. For example, let's say, and this example is so popular, we see it a lot in movies, someone who lived for years next to a train station. At first, like the first night of living next to this train station, at first the sound of the train was really, really, really annoying. But after years, he stopped noticing it because he basically get used to the noise. Then all of a sudden, that guy moved to a quiet place. What do you think will happen? At the first night, he wouldn't sleep, not because the quiet was bad, but because his brain was searching for the sound that he used to. Think about it this way, because sometimes the chaos in our lives work like this. It worked like this in the same way. And here is the mindset shift. Don't make it your goal to feel excited every day. Make your goal to build a life you don't have to escape from. Stop thinking that an amazing life has to be full of excitement all of the time. No, sometimes an amazing life can just be peaceful without not that much to do at all. And most of us fall into the mistake of measuring the quality of our life by thinking, am I excited today? And if the answer is no, they will think it's a problem. But the truth is, a healthy life isn't always excited, it's calm. For example, and this one is really popular, getting so excited about the weekend. But are you actually excited about the weekend, or are you just running for Monday? Because if you are running for Monday, you are basically not enjoying your life, you are escaping it. If peace feels boring or weird to you, don't run back to chaos. Don't run back to chaos. Give yourself enough time to realize that calm isn't empty. It's just unfamiliar. think about it this way, because sometimes we like to romanticize the fact that we have problems just because it's drama and it gives us like this adrenaline. No, but when peace actually, like we in a peace and in a peace of mind, and like alhamdulillah have everything that we want, we feel bored. Like, isn't peace an amazing feeling to feel? Why we are escaping from that? Why we don't want that? So don't run back to chaos at all. Don't run back from chaos. Feel some peace in this point feels unfamiliar to you. That's why you run back to what hurt you in the first place. Thanks for watching.